Well, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yesterday was quite a busy day, as you can see. So just following this little donut van actually into our harbour area. I don't know if any of you can remember what it looked like yesterday, but it was a lot different to this. So I spent a long time building this intersection. It's basically effectively four-way. There's a bit of light stopping through there. This obviously needs a lot of dressing up, a lot of detailing, put rocks, flower, trees, all that sort of thing in it. But I thought it'd be quite nice just to start this off, just to show you the new route going into New Harbour here. I did obviously finish off yesterday with the transport links, that sort of thing. As you can see, it's quite busy down here now. It's all working quite nicely. Got a roundabout here to finish it off. Let's just speed it up a little bit maybe. So I think it's turned out quite nicely actually. But before I carry on, I'd say just try and make sure you subscribe so you can keep up to date with all the content. If you do like the videos that I'm doing, please do leave a like, because it does obviously let YouTube know that you like the videos that I'm producing. And obviously you want to see more as well, which is a great help. So as we come down here, as you can see, we've got ferries going in and out, we've got ships, and we've got the train station set up as well. Let's leave it there. Say goodbye. So what we've got here, I've also put a subway in, because reason being, you can see the amount of volume of people coming and going here. And what I found, speed up a little bit, what I found was that when they were coming in on the ferries, there was just way too many cars coming off here, because the train line, although that goes to the station, it wasn't going everywhere. A lot of people wanted to go to different parts of the city, so we put a subway in as well, just going to a main part of the city as well, which I'll show you goes all the way up here, as long as the river, and just comes out up here. There was a station there already. I'll show you here. So that line which I put in goes in here. So you can probably see from that we get mostly tourists, which is good. Like them in our city, bring us money. And they come in there, and I did notice that they're then swapping to different metro as well, going around the city. There's another one here which goes out to this area here, which is the football ground, and that sort of thing. So what I thought we'd do today is lay out some roads, that sort of thing, just give you a bit of an idea of how we're going to do this. So I know it's going to get really busy, so I'm probably going to have that 6-lane go through. I don't want to have too many intersections on the outside roads, because what I've noticed is that the trucks and that sort of thing are coming in this way and then going into there and then going out that way. So I don't really want to interrupt that flow too much. And I might just have one connection to it maybe. If you have any questions or anything, please do leave some comments. So I think I'll just bring that out a little bit further. This is like a main sort of branch coming through. And what I'm going to do is have little roads coming off. And again, because this is the main road through, you don't want too many intersections with that. I think I'll use the dirt road actually, just for a bit of change. Now we've already set up our speciality as oil, so they're always going to be using oil, producing oil goods, that sort of thing in here. So I'm not following any particular sort of grid or thing, just make it look a bit more natural. Just fill in some gaps. and I would probably bring that to there, just so they've got a bit of a turnaround coming back to here. Might do a bit of curves. We want curves to go to our free form. See if we can follow the line of that road. It'd be quite nice. I normally do this by using the road guideline, and we snap to the next point. So you notice then it will then follow the line of the road. If you get the right one, there we go. Just keeps it a bit more uniform when you're looking from the just curve this back around a little bit. I might curve that into there actually, yeah, just really take a look off there. Oh, there we go. And then, where are you going to go? Let's follow the road out a bit more. Everyone has their own little ways of doing things, which I think is quite good about this game. It can be quite unique. It's a little bit harsh, that curve there. There we go. Yeah, just a little bit there. I'll add more in as the demand goes. So obviously really simple just to do this. It's literally just plop in the industry. We've got demand there, so we should then start seeing some come in too. And I think if the trucks are then going down, everyone's making a massive loop. Okay, right, what we also need to put in here is services. So when we mean by services, we mean fire, police, that sort of thing. Because industrial areas are a lot more likely to have fire and that sort of thing. And that doesn't give any coverage at all into there. It's probably because of the dirt road, I expect. And we also need power, which we have got. Let's just see what the wind is like. Oh, negligible, there's literally nothing there. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll run a power line. Come here. It's a shame you can't get underground power lines really in this. Oh, little swine. Put that there. There we go. Now we need water. Always need water. There we go. Here we go. It doesn't matter if you go from these nodes, but I suppose I just like to be fair. And obviously, once you've got the services in, it just makes it a bit more desirable for them to want to move in as well. Just go around this one here. What that should then do is cover, I mean these pipes look absolutely terrible, but guess what? You can't see them now. So we've got fire and police, and what I might do, because we've got a subway there, and we've also got a train station, people going to work will probably start using that. Because Sims in these cities love public transport, basically. That's what they love. So I'm probably going to do, oh, not shit, definitely not, is, oh, all over the place here, here we go. Yeah, just put in a bus line, in between the two, run it up this way, probably just have it finished here for now. I'll just loop it in around here, because I will then use that in there as a turnaround. So actually, I'm just going to do that. I might as well just put in a stop here, and then go back. Okay, and what that again gives is the workers an option to come in. Yeah, so you should see demand coming in now for that. It's quite lumpy and bumpy in there, isn't it? What we want to do is make sure there's no traffic lights, because there's no point having traffic lights on there. So remove traffic lights, go to inspector, press triangle, intersections, and you remove them. There's no point having traffic lights there, it slows everything down anyway. Okay, so I'll just show you this intersection I did then. Because I don't remember from yesterday, it was just a quick one with just that, sort of effectively a T-shape. This is now a four-way, it's really fast, there's no stopping, no slowing down. So from this end, as you can see, you've got 3 lanes, 2 go off this way, and then branches off the 2, 1 in each direction. Obviously you want to go down this way, go on there, off you go, happy days. If you are going to the right, just go underneath, and then it pops out up here. And if you're going this way, again, you see splits off here, and it goes over the top. And through here. Took a long time to build. I was going to do a video showing building it, but I thought it might be a bit boring, really, for you all. So I didn't actually do that in the end. Yeah, probably find it a bit boring, to be fair. But what I will be doing is just lining this with trees, all that sort of thing. One that I've been using quite a bit in the city at the moment is the conifer. Where is it? Oh no. Reason being as well, it's the same tree that's here, so I always try and keep it similar. And yeah, you just fill it up. Yeah, try and make it look realistic, because in real life you would not see a highway intersection looking like that, would you? It would be full with all kinds of stuff going on. So literally just plop a whole load of these down, and you'll be surprised, putting this sort of stuff down makes it look so much different. Kind of adds that bit of realism to it as well. So this is probably really boring to watch, so I'll probably do a lot of this later today. Finish this off, and I'll show you the next episode what it looks like. And you can also put things down like rocks, which are quite good, so in bigger areas. It's not very big, is it, that one? There are some really big ones in here, like this sort of thing here. I mean, that, getting as close as you can, already looks so much different. Now, the good thing about this is you can turn them around, so you get them sort of effectively sort of sit together like that, which is quite nice. Put that in there, and maybe then put some vegetation around the bottom. Perhaps not that one, maybe that one. The only thing is with this, you can't get them overlapping. I think with the help of mod, if you're on PC, mods that could do that. So I'll probably just put in, it's way too small, this sort of thing. Put a few trees in. One of the trees. Trees are amazing. Makes it look so much better. So you can see from that, even just by putting that in, already looks so much better. Hides the infrastructure. Infrastructure's ugly looking stuff, isn't it, really? So if you then hide it with trees, all that kind of thing. Another tree I quite like in here is the, which one is it? I think is it the yew tree, I think. Yeah, this one. This is quite a nice tree. Yeah, but I'll go around and make all this look a lot nicer and finish it off. If you wanted to really get yourself absorbed in this game, you could literally spend hours just detailing. I mean, as an example, I think it probably took me, although that doesn't look a lot, it probably took me about 3 hours to build that yesterday. And I just noticed that looks terrible. I need to remove that. Make it... that curve looks horrible. Yeah, I'd say it probably took about 3 hours to build this yesterday. So it does take a lot of time, and you can take a lot of time. You can really get involved in this. Yeah. I mean, these things are incredible. Look how big they are. Looks kind of out of place there, doesn't it? However, caves, which is quite interesting. That sort of thing. What's that look like in there? Just mess around with it, really. Nah. You can rotate it as well, which looks good, so that might look better like that. Yeah, that's quite good. And also let me know in the comments if you find all this boring just watching someone laying this sort of stuff down. Obviously, if you've got any ideas, any thoughts, all that sort of stuff, let me know. You think I should try something a bit different? I should put some box in there. Probably screaming at the screen saying, "Oh, you're doing it all wrong." That's fine. Let me know. I've got some more of ones going there actually. Ooh, what's that? I don't know. These are a bit too small, really. No, I don't like that. So as I said, hiding infrastructure makes it look much more real. Already that looks so much better, doesn't it? So let's go and see if we've got any of our industry buildings coming in. No, we haven't yet. Okay, so there's just not much demand for that at the moment. As you can see, we've got a lot of demand for commercial as well. And what I did say yesterday I was going to do was I was going to zone in some hotels and that sort of thing. So what I'll do is I'll plop down some of that here. So we can get... let's just do the whole lot. Now what that's going to be there is a few shops, that sort of thing, but I want to make it a specialisation. So again, similar as we did yesterday, there's already one district here, so what I'll do is I'll just make a new district here. Just cut a little hole into that. And I'm then going to fill that in. Hickory Hills, that'll change, I'm sure. And then we go along to here, I think it is hotel, accommodations and restaurants, yeah, so we'll do that one. And those buildings then disappear and then come back as specifically for tourism. So yeah, I mean, looking at people coming off here, and not many people using the cars. There's a few, but not very many. What I want to do now is probably extend that road down, make a little roundabout turning point. Don't know if there's enough space for that, to be fair. Let's see if we can make a really small one. No. Although, yeah, if we brought it down a bit further. So many road guidelines here, it's incredible. what I'm going to do, see if we can curve it back around itself. Really small one. Maybe. Yeah, that's okay-ish. What it does do is it gives a place for the buses to turn around rather than going all the way over there. Now the only problem we've got now is the pedestrians have to walk miles, so what I'm going to do is put in a footbridge and they can look over the top. Oh, okay, let's turn this snapping off. That one on. Oh, come on. I think it probably needs to be about there. Can you do it? Why is this unusually tall for a footbridge? Let's see if we can get this footpath in here. Got a feeling it's not going to let me. Oh no, there we go. Come on. Where are you trying to go? No. Okay. I watch a lot of people doing the building on PC, and I think, wow, I'd love to have those mods. They use the Anarchy mod and that sort of thing, and it just plops it straight in. I have this issue where it's trying to snap to the grid. Let's see if that works. Okay, that might work actually. I take back what I've said. We'll then do that coming across there. Down 3. Okay, to about there. I think. Does that look okay? Oh, this one doesn't know. Yeah, so you've got to move it out of this a little bit. Because it's trying to snap to the road, just so you can turn all the snapping off. Sometimes as much of the snapping is good, other times it's quite finicky. There we go, that's better. Oh. Yeah, I think that's better. Now, we should realise, oh, there's a footpath there. Oh, I can use that. But no, they're going to walk all the way up there and turn around. Crazy. Oh no, here we go. Perfect. Let's just bring that along a little bit further. I'll just put some trees in there just to fill it in. Yeah, I can't get anything in there at all. Okay, just one tree. Lonely little tree. Oh, another one. Let's find something a bit bigger. That'll do. Oh, tree with leaves. Very descriptive. Yeah, I've deliberately not put high density commercial in there because I know it gets really high. I don't really want high rise right here. We'll see. I might change it. Already, you see, we'll put a few trees in, dressing up a little bit. Looks so much better. Why is that bus turning around there? That is very weird. Doesn't need to do that. Okay. It's now realised. Fine. Good. So what have we got here? Oh yeah, you see that's just... Yeah. You're getting a gym right by a harbour. It's not very realistic, is it? This is the point when I think, let's try a couple of high density. Let's just do 1 or 2 and then see what that gives us. So I'm just going to do that and do that. I don't know if you know, but if you zone it differently, so different size zoning, squares, multiples of, you get different shape buildings, that sort of thing. Sometimes even you can even then the different types of building as well, the different shops, that sort of thing. What are we? Doesn't say. Okay, so what that building disappear? It should disappear in a minute. Now we're getting crime down here because we've got no police. So what I'm going to do is put a police station in, and even fire for that matter. Should help them all out. There we go, much happier. Yeah. There's a bit of background, let's put something interesting in there. Something bigger than that. Let's find some trees to go around the outside of it. Very haphazard, doesn't it? Let's see what we've got here. Actually, they would probably look better, wouldn't they? Let's get rid of those. Let's do them instead. Yeah, I find I actually get waylaid with detailing and then don't actually do much else. Oh, that bridge looks wonky. Oh, I'm not sure if I like that. I'll come back to it. Right, why have we not got power? Oh, here we go. We have got power. No, we haven't. Of course we haven't. I haven't zoned it in, have I? Okay. Oh, it's jumping across. Perfect. Right, now, yeah, we've got no workers here for some reason, so that is not giving enough, is it? Let's do that. Sometimes it does take a while for the workers to make it across, because there is a lot of demand for in residential, so I need to put in more residential areas in this city, otherwise that isn't going to work at all this. But yeah, this is the beginnings of our oil industry. Let's see who has got. Obviously, once the buses start bringing the people in, then that should start making a difference. So they've got 7 out of 24. Goodness me. Yeah, it's all going up all the time. It's got 4. Yeah, 5. There are workers in there, but not enough. So that will be my next job, is to put more residential in to satisfy the demand of the city. But yeah, you can see now it's working quite nicely. Nice tax income. And then let's just see how this is working out with the lorries going in and out. Where are they going? Where's this guy off to? Let's have a look. Where are you going? Exporting oil products. Oh, you're going down there. Oh, ideal. Okay, good. So they're using the cargo harbour, which is good because it means they then shouldn't have loads of traffic coming out of here. Okay, so yeah, what I need to do is, I've got loads of space in the city to put in more residential. My plan is to have removed this entire section of highway, but I need to grow the city to get access to this tile here to then move that junction. So we're going to grow the city to do that, but my idea is to move this and then have high density sort of waterfront, downtown sort of area coming right down to this peninsula here. I'm going to keep that lighthouse for sure because that was part of the map. And then all this industry is going to move, I think, eventually. Convert it to offices, that sort of thing. The sort of story of the city. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little run through. I'm going to finish detailing this, make it look really nice, so next time we come back it will look a lot different. I hope you've enjoyed just watching this little bit. If you have, please do leave a like if you have, because I know that this sort of thing is interesting. And yeah, I'll probably leave you there, I think. Thanks for watching, guys, and be sure to subscribe again, like I said, and then that way I know, the sort of thing you want. Okay, thank you very much.